acid then. Scheiße. That was slow, but...
Hey Phil, how you doing?
Yeah, good mate.
Been a long time since I talked to you.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Ages, man.
So confused the other day when you said Logan. It's like, is that not his name?
I was like, did he
That's fucking scratching my head.
Yeah. I was like...
I missed it totally.
I was like, fuck, did you get it? I was like, oh, he didn't get it.
Over his head. Yeah. How you been, man?
Yeah, good, man. Yeah, fucking good, bro. Just,
Where are you? You're Tauranga, is that right?
Hey?
Where'd you move to? Tauranga.
Hawke's Bay.
Hawke's Bay.
Yeah. Where my sister and that is.
Endless summer up there.
Oh, fuck it is, mate. Yeah, I met some people on the weekend at work and they were from Christchurch. I was like, it's warm here, eh? They're like, yeah, man. Like, we're out in t-shirts and shit. I'm like, yeah, man. But it's so much cheaper here. I'm like, oh, yeah, it fucking is. I'm like, yeah, man.
You're still racing with AMS2?
Every so often. I sort of took a break from them for about, so I just had a break from everything for about 6 months.
Oh, real?
Yeah.
Oh, of course, your leg. Of course, yeah.
Then I just had a real good break from everything. Just fucking everything in general, people. I just needed just me time, man. Then
good for you.
Yeah. Then I just got back into it. Or Daniel, me and DDF always talked. Then he was like, oh, if you're not doing anything, do some videos and screenshots for me. It's like, yeah, sweet as, man. So yeah, I pretty much do all this shit for his channel. So yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty much was doing that. I still do it now, but yeah, it's pretty much
What's he up to these days? Does he still race with AMS2?
Yeah, he races with them and Zancho and all that.
Yeah.
I got him to install AMS2 last night. I was like, definitely try it because my wheel fucked out, so I got a new one. And
you had a good one, didn't you?
Yeah, it fucked out, and then I got a replacement for it because I'm not paying the same amount of money again just to replace it. So I got a T300, then they upgraded it to the Gran Turismo edition for free. So it was a fucking choice. Computer Lounge. Did that. Then, jumped on, AMS2 the other day with it. I was like, holy shit. When does FFB get so good? I was like, because I played it, it would have been a month or two ago. Maybe 2 months or something. Last time
it
on
was.
the wheel.
It annoys me a bit because I don't think it was ready for release, actually. I think they had a few issues going on, but there must be a lot of pressure to get these things out there and everything.
Yeah, they're actually...
It only feels like it's really coming together now.
Yeah, because that's what I said in my review. I was like, it's fucking good, but give it a year and it'll be ACC level, I reckon. Then,
I got high hopes for it, but I was a bit disappointed to start with. They're like, full release. Like, nah, there's gaping holes all through it. We're still finding bugs, and you report the bugs, and they fix it. Awesome.
Oh, you had...
we got two of the devs in the group, which is so awesome.
Oh, yeah,
so they come on. One of them should be racing with us tonight.
Oh, really?
They're so proactive. They just really give a shit. Like, if you find a problem, it's not like, oh, another one. It's like, okay, right, good. We'll sort that out.
Yeah, they're Brazilian, eh? So they're like...
Oh, yeah, but they got people from around the world. The two I know are both Aussies, and they're fucking... That's really mint. Yeah.
Oh, what number?
It's nice having a sort of contact with the devs. It makes a big difference to the game. Hey, Brody.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Haven't talked to you in a long time, man.
Yeah, long time no see.
Hey, dude.
Keen to give these caterers a bit of a run.
I don't think I've ever seen you outside of race room.
Oh, it's been a while. I do play a bit of AMS1 a fair bit.
I never tried that.
I do a supercars series with a bunch of guys.
Oh, very cool. Are they not moving on to AMS2?
No, they don't really like it. Plus, they can't run their track mods.
Oh,
we do the full V8 supercar series.
Because it's all R-Factor based, you can do masses of mods.
Yeah, you can just bring the mods straight across from R-Factor.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I used to play the original one. It was like Stock Car Extreme or some fucking gay name like that. And it was awesome. Anything that came on R-Factor just port straight across. Oh, it was neat fun. Yeah, the fucking hundreds of them. No, very cool. Hey, Lloyd, how you doing, buddy?
Not too bad, Chief. How are you?
Real good, man. We've got Aaron and Brody with us tonight.
Yep.
Good
evening, gents.
Come and check out AMS2 and see what they're like.
Oh, I've only been hot lapping Nords quite a bit. Then I'm making a custom sticky championship for all my favourite cars.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I'll jump on last night. I was like, I'll go around Nords for a bit in the M8. Then I ended up, some guy beat my lap time. So I was like, oh no, fuck him. then I ended up like doing like 30 laps or some shit. I was like, oh god. Felt good though. I love the M8. Oh, that's actually a cracker. Yeah, the GTEs have got really spot on. Like, they don't want to kill
I haven't driven them yet.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I've driven pretty much, except the Corvette. That seems pretty, like, if you put the AI in it, they're pretty OP. But the RSR and the M8 are really good. Like, a lot better than iRacing. But, yeah.
Have you compared them to the GT3 cars in AMS2?
GT, that's ACC land. Yeah, that's ACC.
If you're driving ACC, it's best not to drive GT3 in any other game.
Yeah, I do anyway.
Yeah, right.
But I think race room's pretty good with GT3s.
It's funny. ACC was on sale the other day, and I was like, "Come and pick it up. It's dirt cheap." But like, it's my least raced class. I don't know why. I've hardly done it in race room. I've hardly done it in this, and to buy a game dedicated to it. Fuck.
Yeah.
I've been driving the GT3 cars on here a bit, like since they released the America stuff, and there's been a lot of lobbies open with Daytona and whatnot, and they put mixed class in, and I guess some of them put the GT3s in for the people that don't have the GTE cars. So I've actually been having a bit of a go at the GT3 cars, and I've actually quite enjoyed them.
I love multi-class anything. It's just it's got to be thinking so much.
I did a 2-hour race at Nords. I'm going to do a 2-hour race at Nords probably after this, and I'm just going to fill it up with the whole like the stock cars and all of that, like the Nord's 2.4 hour. But I wish you could put more cars in. It's the only thing I wish I could do. Why don't I have sound?
Yeah, Nords needs to be full to keep it busy. Or else a couple of laps in, you're just driving by yourself.
Yeah, that's the thing. And I'm still trying to. The AI's a little bit better, but yeah, I'm still finding a sweet spot for them.
Yeah, it's class dependent. Like Race Room's awesome with the adaptive AI, but some cars I get in a standard setting and I'm all over the AI, and others I'm just getting demolished by them at the same level.
Yeah.
But there's probably a lot more to do with my talent than the AI's.
Because I race them at 90, you know, I try and match your aggressiveness somewhere at 50, 60, but then they're just over aggressive. Or they're just not aware.
I watched a video on the AI, and the guy was complaining about the AI and how just that guy just randomly braked in the middle of a corner, and you can actually hear him thinking, "Oh, like a player does."
Yeah,
Sometimes we're so critical of the AI, and it's like, well, this fucking is as realistic as it gets.
Brakes. Where do I fix my brakes?
Hey guys.
Hey man, how you going?
Yeah, it's all good.
Shit, that's a tighter corner than I thought. Why you always manage to pick the tracks that I've never raced on before?
Shadewell's awesome, man.
Come on, it's a famous brand.
Oh, it looks bloody amazing.
You better have bloody Outland and even though I can't pronounce it right.
Oh, Ultra.
Oopsie, that goes the other way.
Ultram's awesome.
Yeah, damage. To make some changes.
I don't know, it's got a good feel with the game. I like the devs. I like the like how you don't have to have the DLC in a league. You know, just as long as one guy's got it and he starts the lobby, everyone can race. It's like, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty badass.
I'll imagine that in race room. The amount of times we'd start up a race and then someone at the back would be saying, "Oh, I don't have it," so you're waiting for them to go download it. Oh. You look at the money and oh shit, actually I've spent a fair bit on that. And most people go and buy it anyway because they want to practice it. You know, once they've been on it or know there's a race coming up, they'll buy it. But at least it's sort of not forcing them to if they want to be part of a league. These are pretty mental cars to drive. All the physics are weird because you've actually got to get them rotating and then use the throttle halfway through. It's kind of can't say.
They were the most fun.
I love them, but I can't say I'm very good at them. It's what they like. You have one or two laps of brilliance and then a moment of absolute stupidity. Yeah, we just did a V8 supercar series. It was awesome. Everyone started off hating the supercars. They were like so horrible to drive. And by the end of it, everyone's like, "This is really good." We just found out how to dial them down a wee bit.
You can change the engine roll bars and everything.
Yeah, well, you can kind of get into the groove. You get to know a car a bit better, and it was a really good feeling of just having not mastered it as much, but at least gotten to grips with it.
You done the GT1s, yeah?
Yeah, we've done the GT1s. We did it the other day at Nords. We did a big endurance at Nords and them. They were quite a handful.
Oh, I love them, man.
Oh, they're magic cars. That Merc sounds so good.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they'll finish it. We've been doing the 1991 GT1 Championship.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to finish that.
Well, that's a series we did previous to this. We did a historic M1 Pro Car series. Because there's got heaps of historic tracks on this, and it's really cool. So we went around all of the... Because in 1979, the Pro Cars followed the F1 cars around. So we just... Yeah, so you just copy the F1 series and put the Pro Cars on those. So you were at Monaco and all these cool places, and it was just... Fuck, it was awesome! It was really... And in the M1s, it was just... fuck. It was just cool. I kind of like that shit about doing series rather than just one-off races, where you're building points and you're getting better and you're sort of developing a strategy as such. It's cool.
No gang mobs here.
Hey, bud.
What's going on?
Mic check, anyone hear me? Hey.
Hey, Norbs, there you go, man. Hey, Viper, you do too.
Yeah, decided not to be an adult.
I had a feeling you might. Got your whole life to be responsible.
The girlfriend's moving in a couple of weeks, so I've got to clean the place up.
Yeah, of course, you guys all know each other anyway, don't you?
Yeah, I'm using a wheel that Sticky basically gave to me.
You give stuff to everyone.
Yeah. What do you think of the new race room MPV already? I heard remix things ago.
Why would they mess with something so good? I mean, it was always been good for a long time.
Yeah, it's good and bad.
Hey, I completed a lap without falling off the track. It was an out lap, but it still counts, doesn't it?
It counts. It is a bit, eh? Some challenging corners in a minute.
I don't know why it's AMS2 is a really game. They've got the cockpit new perfect.
Are you in VR?
Nah.
That's fucking amazing in VR.
No, I've tried it on my mate's VR. He's trying to get me to buy it.
Everyone's got a mate somewhere trying to sell you something.
Well, I've tried
I'll
it.
do-
Games, it's not bad.
This has got to be the best sim I've played for VR. Well, I don't have a very powerful system, so, I mean, it's well optimised for it.
It does. It doesn't seem to put a big drag on the system, eh?
Yeah, I've got a pretty old system, and just even on single screen it looks good. Like I can't run ACC very well, but
Nah, I can't play ACC in VR at all. It's like it's broken.
It's broken. I just broke my suspension.
yeah, watch out for the bollards. They'll break the
man.
suspension. I found that out the first lap.
It gets a bit better once those tyres warm up, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's quite skaty on cold tyres.
Race Room's done well though to stay in like development all these years though.
Yeah, they're still doing a fair bit to it now. They're about to release the completely overhauled force feedback system later on this month.
Yeah. Like obviously they're still making money off it, which has got to be a good thing.
Yeah, I think they make a fair bit out of the esports.
Yeah, yeah. Like the proper business model is P-Cars 2, where they, you know, develop it, abandon it, that's it, no more bills to spend.
Yeah, they've really done that with P-Cars 3, man.
Yeah, no, well they did it with P-Cars 2, I mean there was so little development, but that's a good business model. There you go, you've got your cash, what's the obligation to make it any better? I'm really pleased that Race Room and Reza both have got they're obviously making enough money to better keep employing people and keep making it better. I presume they pay their
I think they're definitely the two teams that are most open with the community. So I know we've got a few of the Race Room devs in AusNZ as well.
Yeah, Kevin and Shadow,
I remember we did some testing with them once, because he was telling that story about the seagulls at Zandvoort. Like, fucking, those kind of stories are just, fuck, it's cool.
I used to love these caterhams in AMS1, especially at tracks like Cadwell.
Yes, sorry, I shouldn't have called you a Chadwell car. Just kidding.
I was trying to do some laps without sliding it. Actually, just slow in, like 10 seconds off the pace. I don't think you can drive them without sliding them.
Yeah, pretty much built to sort of four-wheel drift everywhere.
Got to drive a real one the other day. Fucking like track prepped. It was awesome. Scared the hell out of me.
I know someone who's got a Westfield club, and I'll have to try and talk them into letting me drive it one day.
Just tell them you beat Rene Rest and that.
Yeah, you go.
There you go.
Got massive experience. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got massive experience driving a car on a computer screen.
What, Mustang?
Yeah.
Easy. Very much.
The guy that let me drive his one, I had to keep my mouth shut that I knew anything about them. I'm not going to give it away that I'm... Oh yeah, I know all about these. Fuck. Well, hey Tuck, how you going, man? You in voice?
Who's that?
Tuck.
Is that... Yeah?
Can you hear me, bud?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can hear you now. How you going, man? Stu.
Yeah. All good, man.
Yeah, cool. Just a 5-minute qualifying, then a quick race afterwards. Just been fun.
Ah, shit. It's not race room. That's way down the
No.
You get the old grid penalty for that.
Yeah. Oh, I do too used to race through the speed everywhere.
Yeah, AMS1's the same. You can speed out of pits and quali and it doesn't matter. Unless the admins have set it up in the INI files for the server.
Any of you lads watch Clarkson's farm yet?
I watched the first episode, but it just looks like Clarkson being a arrogant know-it-all.
He's a bit typecast now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's simmered down quite a bit, actually.
yeah. I can still, I don't know, I feel like it's going a specific direction, and I've decided not to spend any more time on it. Not my type cup of tea.
Is it still about cars, or is he actually farming?
No, he's actually farming.
He bought a Lamborghini track.
You know, I could watch anything that James May puts out, but Clarkson not so much these days.
Yeah, I don't know, have you seen James May's cooking show? I tried to watch that too, and I wasn't really impressed.
I quite like the James May Our Man in Japan series. That was a good one.
That was great. That was an awesome series. But then I'm a big fan of Japan, so...
Hey Bim, guess what?
These cars are so weird, man.
I like to understeer if you don't slide them.
Yeah, unless you're sliding, they're all understeer. Sliding.
I think you find that spinning, Stu.
Oh, is that what that is? Sliding. With donuts.
Donuts.
Did nothing for my lap time, so. If you guys choosing not to pit to qualify, it's going to be a race from the back.
I struggled to get around the track.
Yeah, that was my excuse. Yeah.
Did we have to pit?
No.
Oh.
Just some guys chose not to pit. Leave pits.
Oh, okay.
Nah, it's just 6 laps. Just try not to die.
Yeah. Good luck.
Rodeo P as usual.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
I'll have to do the old start from the back trick like I do at Tuesday Thunder.
That's what we normally do here. Top 3 qualifiers normally of one race, finishers of one race don't qualify for the next.
Yay.
Oh. Daj, let me finish my smoke.
Where you, mate?
Yeah. Good on you, buddy. We'll wait for you. No worries.
Puff harder. Puff.
Vote to kick.
Yeah. $42 degrees at the track.
Yeah, it's totally unrealistic.
Apparently there's a heat wave in England at the moment.
Yeah.
That's the track temperature.
I was watching a bit of the British touring cars last night, and Apparently all the drivers were sweating up, so yeah, the 25 degrees ambient seems like it might be realistic here.
It's pretty hot for them, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Fuck that bloke.
Was he having a smoke after a fucking wank or something?
Cold tyres. Oh, hang on, they're not cold. Why am I sliding already?
Wow.
I think someone dropped the oil on that box here.
I think so, yeah. Well, it's better than saying I fucked up.
Yeah, that's better talking for people.
Round I go.
Jesus, these guys are harder than they were at quality.
Yeah, the pressure's on now.
I thought it felt a bit better now that the track temp's up. Tyres are getting warmer, a lot quicker.
Shit, that's a lot of RPS.
That guy Haribo took me out on the first corner, and then Honest Rejoin took me out a second time. I'm like, fuck!
Should be sorry, bro. Hurry.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Such high cars are hard to master, eh?
Well, you'd want a few warm-ups just to get yourself in the zone.
I really punish you if you touch the edge of the track.
Yeah, I know. Found that out this lap.
cars in pits, 4 cars in pits.
Those bollards really muck your car up, eh?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure what they did. It was about a minute pit stop. Get lost looking at all the trees and shit.
I think I spent most of my time preparing myself, taking photos. So I spent like 50-something hours preparing, taking photos of this game.
Sunrises and sunsets, you've got like, it's glorious shit. Oh, fucking Smokey Man fucking retired anyway. Glad we waited for him. What a legend.
I guess he had to dart off.
Fucking dad jokes, bro.
Attrition's high, we're down to 7.
My dad found the extremely embarrassing book of dad jokes that I hid away on him. Had to hide it a couple of years ago because he just, it was just unbearable.
Thanks for letting me past. I blew that.
Sorry, man.
I blew it. That just wasted your time getting out of my way. Have you experimented at all with the P3s since the update?
Yep.
Have you experienced any differences?
They're a little bit slower, but no, the tyre wear is still the same. The fuel rate seems to be the same. I think it's within my measurable.
Yep, fair enough.
To a better driver, there might be something that will pop out, but
Oh no. I was struggling to find differences except for the fact that I can't do a similar lap time to what I have, but
yeah, it's just cracked.
What I did realise was I had a bit of a practice with some tyre wear turned up, as we do in the series.
Yep.
And experienced a lot slower lap times at sort of mid-tyre life.
Yeah, that's
I remember you saying that they hardly felt like they were wearing, but
yeah, it was about 3/4 it really started to make a big difference. So it's a little bit. It's probably a couple of laps earlier than that. I think I started.
Yeah, right.
About. Oh, I can't remember. I've taken all the details, but yeah, it was It was only a couple of laps though, it wasn't huge. And again, that could be just,
Yep.
you know, you have good days and bad days. So,
Yeah, no, I sort of found that I was between 1 and 2 seconds slower a lap at about half tyre life.
to be honest,
But
it's probably a better result for the series because it sort of just force your hand a wee bit, maybe.
yeah, well, it was interesting because I set up a 55 lap race at Imola for a test run just to test what fuel would do and whatnot. And I had a full AI field with me. And there were a couple of the AI went for a 2-stop strategy.
Oh, really?
Which I thought was really, really strange, but they actually finished in front of me.
That's interesting. Okay, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I went half distance and then changed mine.
Well, that was an easy one for you, Brody.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'll have to start at the back for the next one.
6 finishes. Well, the next one's a little bit different. We're off to. Is it you want to do Kyalami again, Noobs?
Yeah, sure.
That was a lot of fun. Right. Something British and it was historic. Kyalami was British.
The Lotus 23s, you mean?
Muscle ones.
Yep.
Come on.
Said.
Damn it.
High sticky.
That was the worst one. Send it.
Oh. Big grass runoffs.
Yeah. Nice.
Flicking through the auto advance and. Right, something completely different. We're going to come down a heap of horsepower and a lot more grip.
Hey, Marzi. How's it going, bro? How's it going, bro?
Kyalami historic.
That's the one.
There's not a huge number of colour schemes in this, so I just gotta hope you like green.
Yeah, just racing with oh mate. Oh, Stewie. Hope you can hear me.
We all changed the hue a little bit on our monitors.
It's this is a drafting race, this one. It's if you're in the slipstream, you've got speed. If you haven't, you're working to try and get back into the slipstream.
At least we've got a bit of a selection of numbers now. I remember when this first came out, there was
only
just
one.
one livery.
Now there's 4 numbers in the same colour. Which is not enough even to sort of do your sort of individual painting. I'm hoping they bring in a lot more of this shit. There's just more factory colours, and at least you know, like setting up a race, we can do custom paint jobs. We've had a lot of success doing that. It's been a lot of fun.
How's it, Buzzy?
Ox, did you leave or did you get
Oh
kicked?
no, game crashed.
You coming back in?
Yeah, I'm working on it. Not far away.
I've still got to set up with quite a long practice. So.
I'm here.
Oh, look at that.
Nice choice of car too.
I didn't even look. I got number 47. 47's got 108 horsepower.
Damn, I didn't think to check that. Alright, it's alright. This one's got DRS.
Can you hear me,
And
Marzi?
it's got variable boost as well, so
My,
press the
voice
0
coming
key.
through? Alright. Hello, hello. Hello.
DRS, and this is just slinking down lower into the cockpit, isn't it?
I don't know how to check.
God, they're so ugly. They're awesome.
Dark.
Edit setup.
Big pretty moon there.
Yeah, that's pretty pretty. That mirror gets in the way of the
Yeah,
water.
doesn't it? Oh, he's got the double draft.
Waving, eh?
Fuck, that's close. Jesus! Fuck, leave me some road!
Good pass, Todd.
Stickteeth_1980 said, "Can you hear me?"
Oh shit.
Hello.
Come back, baby.
Followed you right through it.
Yeah, that should be. Hello. Hello. Oh yeah. That should be alright. I'll watch Twitch. Check. Sorry if you hear double me.
The old faint into the pit box, eh?
Hello.
The old faint
Like I'm
into
towing
the
a
pit
Chetney
box,
caravan.
eh?
Hello. Oh yeah. Well, that's right then. You can't hear me. I just need to be closer.
You learned some shit the other night, hey Stu?
What's that, buddy?
You learned some stuff racing this the other night?
Pick up Sticky in the toe here as well.
Oh fuck! Oh.
Enos, firing W.
Just the guy we wanted and just the right place. Like 1,000cc engines, these things anyway, aren't they?
Yeah. They're not big, put it that way.
You can tell by the drafting effect. Accelerate fine as long as they sit behind something. Seen the sitting position in that your legs are in the middle of the car, but your ass is on one side.
I'd say like the Queen.
Look at that, I gave you the
Oh fuck.
Ah, that was me. I was looking at your wheel and was touched it.
That's complete. We're going to have company shortly if we keep this up.
Remind me to turn the practice off next time. I've still got 5 minutes before the race.
.6 in a second between the top 6.
Yeah, bodes well for the race. Oh, I screwed it up. All yours, Noobs.
Oh, I know what you're up to.
No, I fucked it up. I made an ugly corner. Oh, you think I'm giving you the draft so I can take you on the next corner? That would just be cheap and tacky.
And totally expected. I think Sticky's got something wrong with his light switch or some mechanical electro issues.
Well,
it's flicking on and off.
It's a 1960s Lotus. Of course, it's got an electrical issue.
The Prince of Darkness strikes again.
There's something rubbing somewhere.
If it keeps racing like this, I know I'll be rubbing. Here they come.
Marcel once said, I could earlier, but the engine was very loud.
Oh, yeah.
The caravans parked around the
turn
course
that
look
down,
like old
Mark.
1970s Zephyrs.
Just going to spice things up a bit. Oh,
Nicely held, sir.
not over yet. Oh. Running out of road.
Right, I'll turn it down. Audio master.
I screwed up your line then, sorry. Take it, it's yours.
No, you're right. It's only practice, isn't it?
I know, but feels more competitive than a race.
Is that better? Can you
Still
hear
got
me?
top spot there, but not by much.
No, probably no one's had as good a slipstream, I suggest.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I flat spotted my tyres and you can feel it through the wheel.
Yeah, it's good, eh? Well, horrible, but you know what I mean.
Marcel once said,
Oh shit.
better.
Oh, I screwed it up.
Oh, you fucked me up too.
Don't follow the car in front.
I sort of only half taken notice and I saw where you were going. I thought, fuck, that's an odd line.
I was looking at the mini scorecard.
Hey, Martin.
I'm just marvelling the fucking difference. You're on top, is 0.3, 0.3, 0.4, 0.4, 0.5. There's not much in it. Considering it's a 146 around there. Oh, Smoker's back.
Jesus Christ.
Exhausted after practice. Already took your pole position by half a second.
Wow, that's a big gap in this sort of track.
Sounds like
Nice.
Brody.
Nice work, Brody.
Yeah.
We expect nothing less.
Cheers, guys. Yeah, I'm going to start from the back in this one. See how that goes.
Oh, good on you. I don't think Tripper's on voice comm, so I don't think he can follow your noble gesture there.
And no lights as well, Brody.
No lights, so I guess that means I have to stay behind everyone else. Be able to see the track.
And this kind of slipstreaming battles is usually a lot of leader changes.
I wish they released Daytona Oval. That would have been awesome.
Would have been the plan, surely. Too good an opportunity to miss.
Isn't that one coming?
And it's actually there.
Yeah. Well, I think that's because this is race USA Racing Part 1, so I think Part 2 or Part 3's definitely got oval in it. It's only a 5-minute quali. Oh, now the sun's coming out. Another 2 or 3 laps, it's going to be quite blinding coming down that main straight.
Yeah, same here.
Blinded by the lights.
That was a nasty prank.
Didn't need that.
Look at that.
What's Brody?
Fucking amazing.
Yeah, I had a game crash.
Oh shit!
Now I'll jump back in before the end of quali.
I should have time.
3 minutes.
Hey, Big Rig, are you there, buddy?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Hey, man. You're super quiet, dude. Well, my car is very noisy.
Sorry, mate.
Other Muppets hear me? Alright?
Yeah, man. How you doing, buddy?
I'm alright.
Just got time to get on board if you want to. You've got about a minute to get on.
Yeah, I forgot to plug my pedals. Just restarting now.
Oh,
I'm just about to jump.
Probably not. Is there a warm button?
No, there isn't. What games have got it? AC's got a horn, hasn't it?
Yeah, if the car has a horn, it's got one. That's why I haven't been doing the NASCAR series, because there's no horn.
And NASCAR is so much fun, though. You gonna come along on the next one?
No, I got radio.
Oh, of course you have. Sorry, man.
I should be quite drunk for this one, maybe.
You know we'll be listening.
So does this game calculate your fuel with a race?
Yep.
Oh, that's badass.
It's estimated though.
Doesn't take in dickheadness.
Nah.
If you go into the pits menu, it will after you've done so many laps, it becomes more accurate.
Oh shit! Bad stuff just went down. I'm stuck on the loading screen, so I might just do a reboot, I
think. It's so funny.
Oh shit, we've lost some orbs as well. We lost heaps of people.
I didn't vote to kick him.
Good work, Lloyd, though. You're out in front, man. You're doing good up there.
There's some guy and his whole car's wobbling. Like his kit's coming off.
They're right.
Are you guys in a race yet?
No, we'll be in about
55 seconds.
55 seconds.
Yeah, M. Damien. His whole body kit's shaking.
So I'll hit him.
Yeah, Mark Damien has a very low ping. He's obviously from overseas.
These cars go faster when the panels are waving anyway. That's how they did it back then.
Yeah.
It's the Lotus touch, isn't it?
It's the early version of DRS.
Because they cut all the rivets out to make them lighter.
Yeah.
Panel gaps were designed for channeling the air.
No Norbs?
No, it just says it's loading to me. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Go ahead, don't wait for me. I might have to reboot.
Yeah, that sucks, man. This is your race. See if Smoky Guy finishes this time. Let me finish my tea.
Marcel Ones said, "Good luck."
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Only if it's a dim sim and you swallow it now.
I assumed you meant a cup of tea.
Tell us how you really feel, Big Rick.
Was that?
Tell us how you really feel.
We were recruiting. Oh, fuck.
Ready up, Big Rick.
I was just.
Norb's joined.
No, he's restarting.
I don't think I'll get into the race. I'll spectate.
Oh, feel that horsepower, man!
Your cut must be different than mine.
I wiggled my clutch. That seemed to help.
I'll help wiggle your panels in a minute.
wow, it's on at the back.
Oh shit. Help.
What's happened?
I'm here. I'm here.
You should have a reset button.
I got it. No worries. I sorted them, Stu.
Oh, you're a good guy. You're like a little tow truck.
Oh, sweet. The aero design.
Yeah, none. I've done it in many races. I did it to Stu in a race. I went back halfway through around the track and let him
It's a competition championship, and he went back, just put me back on my roof.
I didn't even flip the cunt. Just follow behind me. I've got enough track and you'll be right.
Yeah, should be right. Does crew cheap work with AMS2?
Yep.
Just got to set up for P-Cars too.
Oh, yeah, sweet.
Okay, that's where I'm going wrong with it.
Yeah, I can't remember what the name of the screen is, but there's a external thing interface type selector, and it just runs off P-Cars 2 on the selection bar. Box, you got me. No, you backed off. You're the gentleman racer.
You running what all that bodywork is? That's mine.
Is that yours?
Yeah.
Cool.
You saying there's body parts on the track on the main straight?
The start finish line.
Here comes a story that I've heard.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. Everyone knows it. Fuck, I'm going off.
Did you see that, Mark? That's funny as shit, bro. I don't even know what happened. Did I turn into it or what?
There's this little pack of 3 catching the front 4.
It's definitely you're in a pack or you're not.
I'm in a gang.
In a gang. Squad.
No gang. Viper's in a community
A commune.
called Dunedin.
Yeah, my body parts.
on, Lloyd, just pass him in.
Not yet.
You're not trying.
Tripper was on earlier today. I popped home at lunchtime and had a wee jam. And he was on.
You're practicing, right? That's why he's out in front.
Alice Cooper just joined. We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
His ping won't be his problem. It's his age.
Just watch out for snakes on track.
See what happens when you talk about him?
What happened there, Lloyd?
Not sure, I just had a big understeer.
I thought it was the Tripper out in front thinking the race had finished. Box hassling me right behind, and I know he's just waiting for the last lap. He's way faster than I am, and he's just holding back. He knows he can pass me, and he's
not quite that obvious.
I think it is.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no! Oh.
Drew's got the slipstream now.
The guy behind me is fighting me instead of working with me.
So you're doing well to trip. You're catching up on us.
I'm not.
Oh, you're not.
Oh, Jesus, that's a...
It's not an overtaken lane.
Fuck!
Well, you all outbreak the sign that went flying down the... Still going, Jesus. Oh.
Last lap, come on. It's gonna be done.
I have no mirror, so I can't see, mate.
You got nothing of anything.
Oh! That was my dive bomb, not your dive bomb.
Ripper's got it. Can Stu hold second? Oh, box.
Come on, come on. Give me that little bit of sweet slipstream. Tiniest.
I reckon that's how it's going to end up.
Come on. Stupid 1000cc useless little motor. Oh, he's flashing his brake lights at me just to taunt me.
Well, good racing up front.
They should put Hayabusa engines in these things.
What was that? What should they put it?
Hayabusa engines.
out of the Aussie race cars.
No, that's an FJ1200.
Out of the motorbike.
Out of 180 horsepower, 1300 cc's.
I was going to put one on a Mini. A turboed one.
You wouldn't have to turbo in this.
I met a guy in Norway who did it and he had 690 horsepower at the wheels.
Yeah. That's not useful in front wheel drive.
There you guys
Mid-mounted rear wheel drive.
Okay.
Bro, good work getting back up to 5th though.
Yeah, just couldn't quite catch the lead pack. A bit hard to do when you get out of the slipstream.
Between you, you just got no hope.
Yeah, the plan was I was going to hang on to you and we were both going to get up there, but then the guy behind me started fighting me.
Like, look at the lap times. Jesus.
That was fun.
Is that you between me and the fence, Boxhead? And the main straight?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mad move, man. Mad move.
Oh yeah. I knew it wasn't going to work. I was always going to back out of it.
He saw a Mars bar on the braking sign.
Oh, look at that. Everyone's changed
hello.
cars.
Oh, God.
Have I changed?
Instead of... It was... Cuckoo or Kaka, whatever.
Anyone got any choices for a track? Something
You know what
tight.
I'm going to say?
Tight and windy. We're not doing
What's that?
Nürburgring.
What's that little Brazilian bloody...
No.
The little Brazilian track that we done the Formula Vs on.
Cascavel.
Trainers.
Cascavel.
Go-kart track.
Fuck off. Cascavel was a...
Serious, supercars on go-kart tracks are fucking awesome fun.
Long Beach.
Yeah, that actually be pretty fun on Long Beach.
Yeah, true. Has anybody not driven Long Beach?
Welcome, Big Rig.
Thanks, guys.
Series still current? Are they still racing these cars? Oh,
Yeah, they're still racing these.
Yeah.
I was actually at the last round at Eastern Creek.
Seen these at Bathurst, eh?
I went down and watched one of my mates who races in them.
6 laps.
Box headed me on pole.
Yeah, that's worrying me.
I've got his livery in game as well.
Oh, really? Oh, that's awesome. You're racing your mate's livery.
Yeah, it's in that skin pack.
That's cool. Alright, let's see how this goes. I can't blame the random system.
Oh, my car was creeping forward. I had my foot on the clutch. It's gonna be a fucking. Oh, yeah, cunt.
Oh, you moving?
Fuck, 2 into 1 won't go. Big rig. Big rig. Oh shit.
I'll go stationary.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
wow.
God, they sound good on the downshift.
They kick on the upshift.
Yeah. Behind me.
Okay, no more spotted calls. Understood. I'll give those calls.
Oh, sorry, isn't here. Had this place I just had.
Bugger.
Good pass, Viper. Come on, Tex, drag race.
I'm trying.
We're in the same car. What's a confused Viper?
I was catching you guys and now I had to do my fucking drive-through.
Yes, you do, because you're naughty.
Cheating game.
Nice racing, Tex.
Wow. Fuck.
Oh no!
Fuck it.
Yes. Go on, man. Spin around. I want to get back into that. Okay, Viper?
Yeah.
Oh no, you're not!
Not now.
Sorry, man. I was sitting behind you ready for you to plant your boot. Sorry, man. Come on. Catch. Tex it. You have the lead.
Oh, fucking hell, box. Yeah, I wasn't really in control, Norms, I'm sorry. That's alright.
Okay, no spot calls. Understood. I'll give those calls.
Thought I'd pulled a bit of a gap on Gunner, but he's fucking right up my date again.
I reckon I'm going to end up with a track limits penalty.
Yeah, I've got
I don't know where it
2
is.
penalties so far.
That'll be on turn 1. They patched it.
Yeah, right. So you can't get a wide entry.
No,
Is
you
that what it
can't.
is? Right, okay. I'll keep an eye on that. I got one on the fountain. I know what that was for. Running up onto the curb.
These at Macau would be awesome.
If at least you could get through the hairpin.
Shit.
3 abreast.
You two don't want to start racing a bit dirtier, do you? Come on. Dive bomb him.
Oh no, big oversteer, Sticky.
It's horrible.
Yeah, I get it on the next corner.
Oh fuck.
In every second lap. Right, Tex, I'm hunting you, buddy.
These cars are awesome.
You've got good control of yours. Every third lap, mine decides it wants to kill me.
Oh fuck.
Oopsie.
Oh my god. I saw that in my mirror.
Bloody hell. I'm glad I couldn't feel that. That was a big impact.
By accident.
I just followed you in. But I didn't break enough.
Who hit who?
Oh no, but I hit a wall very hard. I'd probably have a concussion if this was real.
Oh, I'm scared.
I like a little bit of slip angle, but not too much slip angle.
Oh
I
shit.
just realised I haven't been using all the revs.
Oh shit.
I didn't hit you, did I?
No. Just lock the rears.
I don't think you really need to use all the revs in these.
No, it drops off pretty quick.
Yeah, 9,000's about peak power.
I'm just thrashing the fuck out of them.
Oh, good racing box.
I thought I had you once I got to lap 6 and I was still in front.
Well, where you came off, I pushed the brake so hard I panicked, my fucking foot slipped off the brake pedal. Oh, thank you.
Oh, jump the fountain. That's a thing, yeah?
You can do it, yeah.
Alright, being sideways in VR is not great. I wonder if I can look through the floor. Oh, I can. Oh, here comes everyone else.
A hell of a race box.
I actually quite like clutch kicking in that hairpin.
Sorry, Norbs. That was a hell of a race. I thought I was doing pretty well there for a while.
So fun.
So I discovered two things on that race. One, this car has a handbrake, and two, my push-to-talk is mapped to my handbrake.
Well, I had that the other week when someone had ignition was my push-to-talk button, so I kept on turning my car off.
Oh, fuck.
Good lap time, Stiggy. I think that's a world record.
Oh yeah, nice lap time, Stiggy. Fuck. Man.
Happened to you, Gun? Was that just a brain explosion going into turn one?
Yeah, pretty much. I had a couple of cars outbrake themselves in front of me, and I did the same thing except a bit later, and just completely slid sideways into the wall. I thought if I chuck it 90 degrees, at least I can stop and keep going.
Right, that's for me for tonight.
Yep, same.
All right, guys.
I was going to say the same thing, yeah.
See you later, boys.
Thanks heaps, guys.
See ya.
Cheers, guys. Really good fun.
See ya.
Well done.
Yeah, I'm going to head off as well. Thanks for racing, guys. I'll have
Thanks
to
for
try
coming
and
along.
join you
man.
again.
That's really cool. Yeah, well, the next 5 weeks is a series for us, so we'll be. You're welcome to join in. You can drop in, but we're racing a championship.
Might sign up for that one.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, what are you doing?
It's P3, so LMP prototypes.
Oh, nice.
It's all 55 minutes. It's on maximum tyre wear. Really forcing pit stops. So it's a race about pit stop management. There's a bit of weather thrown in, and the cars are all very competitive. There's 3 different cars in class, and
Yeah.
they're really fun to drive. They're easy to drive, but it's going to be pit stop management that seems to be the real winner in it.
Is the fuel usage normal, or is that accelerated as well?
No, fuel use is normal, but tyre wear is massively accelerated. One of the cars just drinks fuel, though. So it's got its own fuel acceleration.
I'd be worried if it didn't drink fuel.
Man, it's just...
Well, I mean, my race car drinks alcohol.
Yeah,
Lots of ethanol with a little bit of petrol in it.
True.
Sounds like a waste of good alcohol to me, but...
Yeah, all right. Well, I've got a 4 a.m. start in the morning, and it's currently 9:30, so it's my bedtime.
Good on you, man. Hey, good racing tonight, dude. You did awesome.
Yeah, cheers. That was enjoyable. It's not. I like jumping in stuff that you don't have to set up.
Yeah, I'm the opposite.
I prefer no setup racing because I'm hopeless at setting shit up. So I actually probably perform better when there's a bit of a level playing field.
Good on you, man.
It's like Monday Thunder. It's nice.
Yeah. All right. Well, it was good racing with you fellas. Cheers for the racing, and I'll catch you next one.
Yeah,
good on you,
lads.
Really nice to see you, man.
See you guys.
Oh, yeah.
I'll see you around. Alright, I'm gonna go off now, and I will catch you later. Thanks for dropping by. See you.